Going on, my friends? Tonight we got up a sauce review. So this sauce and another sauce was gifted to me by a friend of mine, Sean McDonald. He's getting his company hot sauce, tinctures. He does a few other things. He's trying to get his brand in the works and going, which is going to be under the name CarnEvil, CARN, Evil, EVIL. You can see it there, not really the greatest. Now, these aren't finished labels yet. He ran some labels by me for a different sauce that he sent me that isn't this. We're going to review that at a later time. It's one of his hotter sauces. This sauce, he says, is really good on salads. But I think it's getting its heat still on this sauce from the Dragon's Breath pepper. So Sean and I consider him a friend. We met on a chili pepper group on the internet, on Facebook, and he sent me a bottle of his tincture, Jester's Judgment. It's fantastic. It's really good. Good flavor, good heat. And then one day, about a week ago, I got a message from him, and just all the message said was, "I hope you like Dragon's Breath." I said, well, not particularly, you know what I mean? I think that pepper is similar to a 7-Pot Primo and the Reaper in terms of its floralness and the way that it hits. So it's a great pepper, though. It's hot. But that's neither here nor there. He said he was going to send me a couple of sauces, wanted a review on them. I told him absolutely I would love to. So again, it's not going to show up very well. It's kind of showing up, but this sauce is purple. It looks maroon, kind of red, but I'm telling you, it has just a purple glow to it. It's beautiful. And then also, you can see all the black specks, and then right there, that's like a seed. These are lights, but there are bits and pieces and seeds, black specks in there. Wonderful. I don't know the ingredients on this, but this is his Circus Dragon. I mean, I said, shit, I like the label just as is. So maybe this label is staying because the one that he was running stuff by me, a few nights ago was for the other sauce that we're going to review. This was manufactured on the 23rd of December, 2023, batch 1, number 3. So let's get into it and see what we got. Again, Sean, man, I really appreciate it. Thank you. You didn't have to send me anything, but you did, and I'm just more than thankful. I love doing this. I know you have a passion for your sauces, and so, and your tinctures, of course, because I've had that. I'm excited to see what we got. So like I said, Sean, you can find him on Facebook for sure. I know he's on Instagram as well. His name is Sean McDonald. Again, I don't know if his label yet, his company, CarnEvil, CarNevil. I don't know where he's at with a website or ordering from him or any of those things. So if you're interested in this, or when I review the other one, comment on this video, and I'll talk with him and see if he's up and selling yet or exactly where he's at. I know that's coming. It's in the works. It's really something he's wanting to do. Ooh. So it does have a little fruity notes there and sweetness. And then just behind that smell is fresh pod. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's get a pour on this. This is a beautiful sauce, though, I'm telling you. Okay. Not super runny. It's actually a really good consistency. It's a little bit on the lighter side of a consistency, a little bit runnier than I normally prefer. But I think for what he's going with here, I think this is going to be more of a dessert style sauce. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's just so purple. Man, it looks better back here. Anyways, cheers. Let's try this. I'm excited. So he told me it would go great on salads, and he's absolutely right. Um, but there's a lot of pepper mash in that. I mean, there's a lot of pepper flavor, so I'm getting a lot of savory notes as well. I think he was telling me it's kind of like a balsamic in a sense. I'm not getting that too much. It would be good on some desserts, I think. We gotta go back in. Let's see. Anyways, and I like the dragon, the artwork. I think the coloration of the artwork here, everything really pops, but it really blends nicely with how vibrant the actual sauce itself is. So well done on that. Yeah, this actually does have a nice pour. There's a decent texture to it. As you're moving it around the palate and in your mouth, you can pick up those bits and pieces in there, which I really, really like. Yeah, so off the spoon, it smells like a vinegary, but not vinegary hot sauce in the sense of like, your Louisiana style sauces, your shit you're gonna find at the supermarket style vinegar sauces. It's not that. It is like a balsamic or a salad dressing vinegar smell to it. Smells fresh, tastes fresh. So it's balanced really well in the fact that you get a lot of sweet and fruity notes right up front, and then the heat kicks in. So let's say if you were to break that spoonful I just tried in my mouth, let's say that was 20 seconds of from the time I put it into my mouth to the time I swallowed it. The first 10 seconds of that, it was just popping with fruity notes. I'm not sure if it's pomegranate. Could be because of the color as well, but it tastes a little bit sweeter than what a pomegranate would be, but I don't think it's raspberries. Sean, let me know. But then the last 10 seconds of that, it's pepper forward. I don't know, man. You tell me, he told me to proceed with caution on his other sauce that he sent me, the Dragon's Blood. This is the Circus Dragon. I'm going to heed his warning for sure because this is warm. I mean, it has a slightly building profile to it. It's still kind of building on my palate, like increasing in heat. I think it's kind of plateaued now, but this entire time from that last spoonful I took till right now, the heat was kind of rising on me. It's got my tongue lit up. I think that would be good on egg rolls, kind of where I'm at, because I'm not a big sweets kind of person, so I don't eat a lot of ice cream. I don't eat a lot of cookies, shit like that. I think that would work as a dessert sauce. Don't get me wrong. I think you definitely could. He's 100% accurate on a salad dressing. I'll be honest, for me, I like hot. I like super hot. I'm good with it all. That's a little bit too hot for me on a salad, unless I had like a chicken salad maybe with some protein in there. I think would help balance the heat. or a steak salad, then I could see myself using it that way. I could see a shit ton of people using it for a salad dressing with no protein in there, for sure. For me, I like like I said, if I don't have protein in the salad, that to me, that for me is a little bit too hot to use in that. I just, it's not the way I would use it. But if, like I said, if I had a steak salad, absolutely. Because although I get those fruity, poppy notes and that sensation up front on the sauce, and with the smell up front on the smell, to me, it's tasting more like a savory type sauce, which is good for me because that's what I prefer. So it's rather complex. Which is not a bad thing. That's a very good thing. That to me tells me that whoever made the sauce really knows what they're doing, and that it's that complex. Look at all these bits and pieces just floating down. Well, you can't see it now. Let me go for one more spoonful. Boom, there's the heat. I mean, it has solid heat to it, man. Right back in here, I can feel it there. Right on the tip of the tongue, underneath the tongue, lit up pretty good. I think you got a winner here. This is fantastic. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. There's not, even if I was looking for something bad to say, I'd just be fucking lying. Like I can't make it up. There is nothing bad about it. In fact, I'm not big on overly fruity sauces either. And this, to me, is the perfect fruity hot sauce because you get a little bit of that, like I said, right up front, and that's nice. But it doesn't stay with you fruity sweet. Some sauces stay with you fruity sweet, even though they may be super hot or not real hot at all, right? We've had all those. But I've also had upfront fruity sauces, sweet sauces that are hot. They're made by great makers and they're hot. But that sweet note and everything, it lingers. It stays with you. This sauce, excuse me, it doesn't linger with you. The sweet notes. It goes right into, beautifully, right into a savory mash, pepper forward flavor. And so for me, you did well, my friend. You did really fucking well. So guys, again, that is Circus Dragon from Sean McDonald at CarnEvil. It's fantastic sauce. I've had his tincture. It's fantastic. He has other tinctures as well. I've only had one of them. And this is the first sauce of his I've tried. Like I said, I've got one more sauce to review. But I think that sauce, I'm going to need a little bit of food in my stomach for that one, to do some spoonfuls or possibly a shot. Anyways, guys, it's been your #1 hot sauce guy. Can't say enough good things about it. Get you some if you can.